Welcome to Click for IB Biology. We're studying topic D 3.3 homeostasis. We're in the higher level work and we're moving towards the end of the study of the kidney, where we're looking at water reabsorption in the collecting ducts under the influence of antidiuretic hormone. There's a PDF of this presentation that's linked into the description. You can download that, annotate that with your own notes, and then once you've finished, why not take the 10-question quiz? The answers are provided so that you can check your understanding. So we have seen in the proximal convoluted tubule and in the loops of Henle selective reabsorption. Now we move to this final section of the nephron, which is known as the collecting duct. And you'll recall that the collecting duct moves us from the upper cortex into the medulla region, which is here. We know that the end of the collecting duct will actually empty into the pelvic region of the kidney, which is where the urine collects. And so we're in the final stages of the alteration and modulation of the filtrate to finally form urine. And this is in response to the water content of our blood. And the regulation here comes around the work of the hypothalamus and the pituitary and the secretion of a hormone called ADH, antidiuretic hormone. Now, one would secrete antidiuretic hormone from the pituitary if you are in a state of dehydration. So with the secretion of ADH, let's take a look at what happens. So the ADH targets the collecting tubule. Let's put ADH here like this. And what it does is it opens up pores in the cells of the wall of the collecting tubule. And those pores are known as aquaporins. So this may be a link that you can make back to cell membrane structure and to the functioning of various types of pores within the cell membrane structure. So here we're actually applying it within the syllabus. So the aquaporins open in response to ADH. Water is then able to move into the blood, and the movement of that water is because of osmosis. And in fact, again, subject to the gradient of the tissue fluid of the medulla. So the water moves by osmosis when the aquaporins are open because of the influence of ADH. And this means that under such conditions of dehydration, we would predict that the urine volume that we would be producing would be a small volume with a high concentration. And indeed, the high concentration results in a darkening of the color, which is actually due to the concentration of the urea. Of course, it's possible that we can go the other way, since this is a homeostatic mechanism. If our blood is well hydrated, then we will not secrete ADH, we will not reabsorb water, and that water will remain here in the collecting duct and therefore will be in the urine. And under those conditions, we would produce a high volume of low concentration urine. And so that takes us to the end of the mechanism of the kidney in osmoregulation and excretion. What we're going to do in the next video is to take a look at some of the data relating to this and comparing the filtrate concentrations. There's a chance to subscribe to the channel and, of course, the playlist, as always, for your convenience.